This your brother Bakar Kai coming with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Lord willing, this lesson be edifying to the hopeful elect. And the name of this lesson is most people would take the MOTB, that tiny tech, that electronic device that's gonna be made mandatory across the four corners of the earth, you know, and this is what you're gonna need in order to be a part of society, you know. And with that, I'm gonna grab this. This is the book of Revelations 3:10. It say, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth." So there we go, man. This hour of temptation is this tiny tech, this electronic device, you know, um, being implanted inside you. Like it say in the scriptures, in your hands or in your foreheads, those could be the main places people was going to take it at. You know, and with this device inside you, it's going to lock you in society. All your information is going to be on there. That's what that word grapho goes into. When you go into the word mark, the third definition of the word mark, the third Greek definition is grapho, which goes into records, information, things made not to be forgotten, because all your identification is going to be on there. It would be no need to show an ID, or swipe a credit card. It's going to be inside you, connected to that device, you know. And what else? It's going to be a part of you. And this is, what else you're going to be able to do with that? Make transactions, you know. You're going to be able to make different transactions after you take that device, man. So this is what the new world is about to be, and majority of the people on Earth um, will take this. Most people, your family, your favorite cousin, your favorite uncle, shit, your parents, possibly your wife and your children, you know, if they're not a part of the elect, they're going to take this, man. The only ones who's not going to take this, well, I'm going to put it like this. If you're part of the Lord's elect, you're not going to take it. And the scriptures talk about that you should, if you, believe on the Lord, you shall be saved in your house. So, it's a possibility that your family that live with you, you know, that's a part of your house, it's a possibility they won't take it. But if they do, you have to um, prepare your mind for that, just in case they do. And so your faith won't be um, 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 enchanted, by their wicked decisions, you know. But outside of that, the people you work with, the people you that's not in this truth that 9 times out of 10 they're taking this thing, man. You know, and you know, um, um, it is what it is at that point. Once you take this electronic device, it's over with for you. Salvation is not um given to you, you know. So we have to prepare our own minds, that we don't take this thing, man, and that we um continue the fight, man, because it's about how them that endure to the end, the same shall be saved, man. You in this truth first and foremost for yourself, man, for your own salvation, man. You know, we're not here to um um force people to make it, or force someone to believe in this truth. You know, you have to only prepare. You have to first and foremost just to prepare your own self. You know, and the ones that surround you in the truth help them encourage them to keep pushing. But at the end all be all, like I said, the hour of temptation. So it's about your decision, what you are going to make, what you're going to prove to the Lord that you're worthy, man. You know, because this truth is not for everybody. You know, this is only for the Lord's elect. That's the only ones who's gonna make it out. Those the only ones who is going to be delivered. You know, this is verse 11. It say, "Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown." So there it go. Hold thou fast which thou hast, and the Lord gave us this truth. He said, "Because thou kept the word of thy patience." The Lord gave us these scriptures. The Lord gave us this word, this doctrine, to keep us motivated, to keep going, to keep us protected from these times we're coming in, man. Because, like I said, once you take that, it's a wrap. All the work you did, all the alms you gave out, all the fasting you did, all the prayer you did, it don't matter. Because the Lord said, don't take this. And if you take this, this is going to be your fate. This is going to be your destiny, which is burning up in the second death, man. You know? So we encourage each other to don't take this. We constantly do videos on this topic because this is the next major prophecy before this place get destroyed, man. After this be made mandatory, it's a wrap. This place get destroyed at any moment, you know. But until then, we have to continue to build our faiths up, you know, and continue to prepare for this time that's coming, you know, and hoping that we make it, man. You know, I'm gonna grab this. This is the book of James, chapter 1, verse 12. It say, "Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him." Right, so the Lord is going to give the crown of life to the ones who don't take this device, man. That's who the Lord is going to protect. That's who the Lord is going to deliver in these times we're coming in. He's not coming to save all Israel like the time of Moses, man. You know, you gotta remember the Lord only delivered 8 people out of the flood, and everybody else on earth died. So the Lord's about to do a second death where he's gonna deliver a large more amount of people than he did during the flood, but it's still gonna be a small number compared to the people who's gonna take this thing and compared to the people who will be destroyed. Because you can see on these people's faces, man. You know how they acting now. You can tell these people gonna take this thing how they act, how they move, you know, how they live and how they think now. But um, at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. The Lord said He has a crown. He has a crown of life, promised to those that love Him, promised to those who's gonna stand stiffly for Him. You know, that's following after Him now. That's the whole benefit of us going hard now for the Lord, so we can be protected at a later time, man. You know, which is worth it, which is the better deal. These people they don't want to serve the Lord now. That's why the Lord not gonna deliver their ass later, man. So it is what it is, man. But this is was just an exhortation first and foremost for myself, for everybody else to hear this lesson. You know, to keep fighting and don't take the MOTB, which is coming real soon, man. So with that, I'm gonna close out, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakwadash, the bonus of the positive elders, a great millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom and Kwame Sharala.